Good afternoon, everyone. I am Will. Welcome to our Canon Fair Live booth.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tina. Glad to see you again.
Today, our introduction for online is our new product. We call it One Safety System, driving system. This is our newly developed product as our Steelmate brand. And this product, you can see that is a basic function for the DVR. The DVR is very important for in driving. Such as when we have driving, we need the dash camera to recording the situation when we are driving, and then it can record the situation with the rear camera and the front camera to recording when you driving, and then if have any accident, he can be catched by our DVR and then have the recording for it, so it can be for you be helpful for the system. Also have other function can be upgrade on it, such as BSD, FCW, and TPMS, parking assist system, parking sensor assist system, and then the air condition monitoring, and then the seatbelt reminder system. So all this function can be upgraded by customer as their requirement, as what they need to upgrade on their warranty, and then show on the one screen of our DVR. You can see this is our two model. This is our mirror model, and this is our small display model. So we have the different choice for our customer. After my basic introduction at the start for our new products, let me see the video about the introduction of our DVR first. 播视频，刚才那个啊。
小心！
Welcome back to our live. After seeing this video, I think our friends will be a basic idea about our 1ST safety system. And now my colleague Tina will have the more detailed introduction about this product. We will show you the PPT about our product, and my colleague Tina will have the detailed explanation for our product, for this new product for each function. Tina, let's have your try.
Okay, it's really an honor to have this chance to make a general introduction about our company and our new products. StillMate has 27 years dedicated to driving safety. With the professional R&D team, StillMate is able to launch new design and products, meeting the needs of our business partners all over the world. We are equipped with high-speed SMT lines from Siemens and Yamaha, and in-house mode center with high-precision mode precision, advanced laboratory equipment. What's more, in order to increase quality of our products and improve product reliability, we already reached international quality management system standards, such as ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and IATF 16949. Meanwhile, we get different certification for our products according to the demands of different markets. Here we introduce our ONE's safety driving system. In recent years, we found many cases about porcelain bombing from news. There are many bad persons who earn from this. They normally hit the car on purpose and then ask the driver for a claim. So it's very necessary to have a record in our car to avoid this kind of issue being happening. Now we introduce the universal model N900. For this model, it have very special color and good looking. The screen is 9.35-inch IPS screen with 4 set low data band. And go next is the focused front camera, safe round angle will not affect our volume. Hidden wall harness with elegant rubber tag is for installation. For this front camera is 1000 NTP with all glass optics lens. It with TF memory card, no worry about power off, can be repaired before take off the card. It using loose material, low odor under high temperature. They also have air cooling, so it have high life and low trouble. For this design, it's length design full cover the original mirror. Hook made by PA66 material, heating installation. Look at the front camera. It has modern lighting. Blue lighting while driving will be turned to red flashing after trigger or parking monitoring. There are another general model is D600. It's a smaller screen, just a 3-inch HD IPS screen. Use 3M stick is for installation. There are dismountable plugins is to take the video. For the camera, it with adjustable value can adjust depend your demand. Those materials no odor under high temperature. For the model light is the same as M900. Blue light when driving will be told to red flash after trigger or parking monitoring. Once safety driving system is a friendly, comparable system designed to all-round safety protection while driving. User can select which functional module from forward collision warning, blind spot detection, tire pressure monitoring, parking assistance system, and seat belt reminder, air quality monitoring, and parking security alert, and also display monitoring. They need to compile into one connected system. For the system, we believe the best safety driving system not only record events, but also prevent accidents. And the first we want to introduce the 80 functions. The first one is NFCW. That means forward collision warning. It uses minimum wave rate monitoring. An electronic system designed to real-time monitor whether there is a risk of collision with the front vehicle, and have both visual and audible warning to remind the driver to prevent possible dangers. BSD is mean blind spot detection system. It uses 79 GHz microwave radar blind spot detection system. It can warn drivers of approaching vehicle in blind spot zone, provide audible and visual warning if the vehicle turn signal is on. TPMS is tire pressure monitoring system. Tire pressure and temperature monitoring in the real time. This function is one wireless electronic system designed to monitor and display the real-time tire pressure and temperature of vehicle. The system will have both vehicle and audible warning to remind the driver once there is any abnormal tire situation. Parking assistance system. Ultrasonic parking sensor, 3-level warning, red, yellow, and green. Seat belt reminder. Seat belt reminder the passage and the rear passages. Show the fasten wheel seat belt. Indicate situation of seat belt with red and green. Parking alarm system. When the function in DVR is turned on, the system will alert and records when vibration is triggered. When the function in DVR is turned off, the system will only alert but will not record when the vibration is triggered. Air quality monitor. Air quality monitoring is designed to monitor for dust and chemical pollution inside the car, and have both visual and audible warning to remind the driver if the current air quality is not good. And the last one is DVR, driving video recorder. It with time-lapse recording, have two cameras, one for front, one for rear. For different brightness, we have two buttons to set for lights all day. That's all for me to introduce our products. Thank you.
Welcome back to our Canon Paradise. Our fans may have a clear idea about our running safety system after my colleague Tina have the basic impression for each function of it. As the explanation for Tina, our running safety system have a different function as the customer requirement, such as the blind spot detection, such as the FSW and DBS, seatbelt reminder system, and the air condition warming, and then the seatbelt system reminding, and all this function will be more connected and be more care about our customer driving when our customer have this system. And then we have the more detailed introduction to see the actual product of our system. This is our model and N900. This is you can see this is the mirror one model, and this is about the 10 inch, and this you can see that this is the seat, is a belt one. That means it can be adjusted to cover the belt on the rear mirror, and then no need to remove the original mirror of the car. So it's very convenient for customer to install the product. And you can let me see the screen of the DVR. You can see that there will be several selection of the DVR, and you can see this is the one. This is the front camera picture, and then you can tap this button to select to show the rear camera picture, and then the rear and the front camera picture can show together to select by this button. And you can recording, and you can take photo, and you can have to adjust your brightness by this button, and it also can be automatically adjust the brightness by this screen automatically to toss the light of it. And you can see that this side, the right side of the screen, you can see this logo on it. You can see one by one. Let me introduce. This logo means this recording, and then this is the seatbelt reminding picture. And you can see that this is the green picture of these people. That means this is this side, the front seat side have been installed the seatbelt one. And then you can also install the actual 3 seatbelt reminding system. Then will be the green picture to show you have been installed this system, and then you have the cover, the belt buckle. So it will show the green one. And if the belt buckle lock to cover, it will be the beep sound to remind you, and then the icon will be to put on the red one. And let's see the other icon. And this is, and also let me show you the seat belt product. This is the belt sensor to install under the seat. This is short. So it will not be will be the good feeling when we have installed this belt sensor under the seat. Not be to make customer to be more comfortable. And then this is the sensor to click to stick the side of the seatbelt buckle, and then will be the touch the seatbelt. One is the buckle is cut on the seatbelt. The color will turn green, and then this means that the belt buckle has been cut, just like this. And then the last function is the air condition monitoring. You can see the logo there with the PM 2.5 and the TVOC. This is the two condition to monitor for our products to standard for this product to monitoring the situation of 2 data. When the 1 data is not good, there will be the green and the yellow and the red color to remind you the situation of the air condition. And this air condition part is a very small sensor. It's only to this ECU to install the underside of the car inside the car, and then there will be the sensor in it to monitoring the situation of the PM 2.5 and the TVOC. When the air condition is not good, that the color will turn yellow and then red to remind you need to refresh the air of the car. And then the next is the TPMS. So our friends may be not be strange to our TPMS product is because our TPMS product have been very famous around the world, and also will be the #1 sell in the domestic market. And for TPMS product, you just to install this 4 sensor. Under the car on the tire, and then will be paired on it. So we will show data to one by one to it on the screen. When hit the situation, will be remind you to be sound to let's just like that. This you can see that if the big sound, and then to show on the screen to remind you, and the big screen to remind you that side. This situation is the fan air leakage. So there will be the big sound remind you, and then the point, you can see the point drop just like this. Okay, let me now see next one part. And the last I want to introduce the final part is our blind spot detection. Blind spot detection. This blind spot detection, we have the. You can see that this is very simple product component, just two sensor, one ECU, and then the cable, to install, and the ECU is the wireless connection to our receiver. This receiver, and then the sensor is just like our last time introduction. This sensor is the 79 GHz microwave sensor, so it will be very small, can be stick on the cover and be more precise to detect the optical, and then can be used in very harsh weather such as the rainy day, snowy day, and very hot day. So this is our blind spot detection. And blind spot detection, then we have the basic idea for you. What is the blind spot detection function? Just like this, there you see the car on the way to driving, and then normally we can see the real situation through our side mirror and the rear mirror. And then when the car is coming in the rear side, and when we go straight, so there will be some view. We cannot see through the side mirror and the rear mirror. So we call it the blind spot area. When the car drive in this blind spot area, so we can see these two mirrors. So we only can through our products blind spot detection to have the reminder for us, to help us to have the more safety driving. We can show the function on the screen. Just like this, when we go straight, there will be the there will be the yellow color logo and the sound for remind you there will be the car on your blind spot area. And then when you want to turn the car to right side or the rear side and turn the signal light, so will the more warning for you, the stronger warning for you. You need to pay cautious. There is the car on the area of the blind spot. So this is our blind spot detection function. This is the first level warning, and then this is the second level warning, just like this. And for another product is forward collision warning. We also have the sensor. This is the 24 GHz sensor to install. For this generation, we install in front of the car to the car plate, to the car number plate, to install this side, and then to detect the optical in front of the car. Let me have the basic idea for you. What is the forward collision warning? How they work? Just like this. 可以帮我拿个转那个看看有没有？就 And for road condition warning, just like this function, the car, this is the in front of car, this is your car is driving, and you have the driving under the very fast speed, and there will be some distance, we call it safety distance, and when our sensor detect there is the lock in the safety distance of the car, so there will the warning for you, you need to take a break for the car. 不过这个没有，不过这个就可以了。你手里拿那个
做的。
没有，那就算了，没事。So there will be when it goes clear for the front car and will be the lock safety distance. There will be the warning for you. You need to take the break to take a break to stop your car to keep the more safe distance for the infant of car. For the SW, we also have the 2-level warning when in the get close distance will be the first level warning, and then when the car get more close, we click and then to click to crash on the other car, so with the second level warning to further remind you, and you can listen to that this sound and the logo on the screen, and listen the sound is different, so it can make you have the difference to know how the level function you are driving. This is our SW product, and for this product and for this function, we also can adjust the sensitivity of the sensor. That means if you want the sensor to warning you more in the one high, you can adjust the sensitivity to be the highest level. And when you just want to lock, we remind you in more short distance, so you can adjust the sensitivity to the less level. Just like this, let me show you. Just like this selection, for the first W, we can select the we can select the sensitivity. When we have the select the high level, so we'll be have the long distance warning for you to in advance to make you have the more safety driving. So if you want to log one is to make it the warning for you to this long distance, so you can make the low sensitivity, so it can remind you at this distance, so you can take your break at this time. For another function I want to introduce is the parking sensor, parking assistant. Parking assistant is very low mode. It's very low mode for the use. It's very low mode for the use for the rear parking and front parking during our daily time. As we know, we have the parking when we stop, when we in our parking side. So we need this sensor, parking sensor, to help us to have the parking, to make our car not be crashed when we have the front parking and the rear parking. So This is also our basic function for our product. Let me show our friends how it works for the rear parking and the front parking. You can see that there will be this is the front parking. It can be the beep beep sound and then the distance to show you how your car situation is front parking. And then this is the rear parking. And also have the same function for you to remind you the distance your car, and then the result to remind you how the car you get close to the obstacle. And this is the introduction for our basic function of our 1S safety system. Let me pattern again. Our safety system have the 8 function of it. First is base function is the dash camera, recording the front and the rear video when you are driving, and then is the blind spot detection, and then is the forward collision warning, and then is the TPMS, and then is the parking assistant, and last is the air condition monitoring system, and then is the seatbelt reminding system, and one more function I think I missed is the parking alarm system. Show how it works. Just you can see that is only the siren, but this siren will have the function for you when you install this siren on the car. So if someone to touch your car, and then because our DVR installed with the shock G sensor, so the car have the crane for it, so the DVR will transmit the data to the siren to let it to beep sound to have the warning for the guy who touched your car. Maybe the thief want to stolen your car and then to touch your car to make it shock, make it shake. So they will the siren to beep sound to warning the guy who want to stolen or touch your car. Just like this function. This is the function of the parking alarm. And you can see that this DVR is the seatbelt one, and my Cortina Taylor one is the lock. There is a low seatbelt. Is low seatbelt in the rear side, but you can see this side is almost this side is almost like the original rear mirror of car. So this model is the N901. N901 it can be replaced the original mirror of the original car. So this model you can see this is the some the connector for the to fulfill different bracket of the different car. So this is model is recommend to the for the OEM customer and who wants to replace the original mirror of the car directly to use this DVR is your best choice for you. And the function and the resolution is all the same as the N900 is for the rear, and the front camera is the 1080 pixels. Is all the same. And another point I want to make the examination is you can see that there is the blue light just like this, and this light when as I explanation just now, there is the shots, there is a G sensor on the DVR. So when someone to touch your car, so the DVR can shock it, and then and then the light will be flashed to red to warning the guy who want to touch your car, and maybe this guy want to stolen your car. So this light will be turned when he have the someone to touch your car. So this light will be turned red to turn red and then to flash to warning the guy. And then if you have been installed this function part for the parking alarm, so there will be also the beep sound to further to alert the guy. And this is the basic introduction for our mirror model DVR. And for another is for this one I want to make some explanation. This is the receiver. And this receiver function is to first will be the connected with the DVR to transmit the data to the DVR, and all the function part I mentioned just now, a function part, all the function part just have the wireless connection to this receiver. That means all the function part loaded to further to have the wire connection to this DVR, and then the function part can be wireless connection on this receiver, and this receiver to transmit the data on DVR and then show the function on the DVR screen, just like this working logic. So you can see that our DVR is no more wire connection, just only two wire connection of the DVR. One is a receiver, one is the a power connection of DVR. This is our basic introduction for our mirror model. And this model is the small display model. You can see that it's very it's the 3-inch, and then is the camera. This camera also the 1080 pixel camera, and for the rear camera is the 720 pixel resolution. And you can see this small screen is 3-inch, and then this lock, the touch screen, is the button selection screen. And this model have the Wi-Fi connection for you to connect to the telephone. That means this model we can use when we have downloaded the app of this model. We can use our telephone to chat the video situation, and can control through our phone to take the video and take a photo and check the recording of the video he have of this model have been taken. And more function, I need to make some explanation. You can see there is the other function for this model. When this is no go, that means it will be the speed, will be the green light, traffic lights to remind you to when the traffic light is turn green and turn red, it will remind you to drive the car. And then will be the speed limit reminding, also will have this function. And also other function is the front vehicle start reminding. That means if your car is in the traffic light side, and then the front vehicle in front of you, and this vehicle is want to just go straight to start. So our DVR also have the warning for you. You need to go straight and go straight and go front, because the front car is having drive. So our DVR also have this function for further remind you to how you have the driving. And for the setting is the Wi-Fi and the resolution, and then the value. And this model is also have the G sensor. It also have the G sensor. And you can see that it is the light in it. So this light will be this light will be turned red and be flash when someone have touched your car and then want to stolen car. This also have the light to remind, to warning the guy who want to touch your car, to want to stolen your car. This is our basic function of this. And let me have the test to show you how my telephone to connect to the DVR. Just wait a moment.
Yes, firstly, we need to update, load down the app from the QR. Yes.
Yes. Firstly, we need to just like it. We need to go into this choice and then scan this barcode. After scan this barcode, can be download the app from your telephone. When you download this app, and then there will be the Wi-Fi LAN and the password for you. So you just click to connect the Wi-Fi. Just let me show you one time. Just to click to Wi-Fi and then to select the Wi-Fi. When you connection, there will be the logo on it. Your telephone have been connected to the DVR, and then you can see that the telephone have show on the DVR picture on it. So you can select the situation of the telephone on the telephone, and then the control by your telephone. Just like this, is very convenient, and you can control all the selection and setting through a telephone, and no need to through the button side of the DVR. Just our model of our this model is D600. So our Steelmate have the different choice for our customer to choose the different model they want. If the customer want the small screen one, so it can choose the D600 model for their choice. And if the customer want the Mir one model, we have the M900 and the M901 model. This is for the 10 inch, and then we have the more big size model. We call it line 10 will be bigger screen, and then can be more big screen for show the picture on the video. And so we have the different choice for our customer. This is our basic introduction for our today's 1S safety system. And if our customer want to know more information for our product, you can chat on our Facebook site, and then our radio, and then to send us the email, have us more information. We can answer your more questions through the personal communication. So let's our fans to have the more basic idea to check on our website. this is the day. This is our basic introduction for this show. Thank you for coming to Thank you to coming to see this live show. Thank you all.
切过来。